Caitlin's still in the house. And then she had just, like, gotten an abortion when she came on the show. Oh my gosh. And yeah, she told Amanda and I that.
She's having sex with someone in a house and that she came into and she was pregnant, and she was totally okay with telling the entire house that when people would die to get pregnant.
I know.
It's gross. I mean, she talks about all the guys she slept with and all the guys she's lived with. She's disgusting. I'm sorry, Amanda, that I don't go and strip and try to sleep with every single guy in freaking America to make money. Like, obviously it hasn't been working for you. And like, I don't ever say nasty things about people in this house, like, ever. And all day, all of you guys, like, are always, like, saying things to each other, and I always stay out of it.
She slept with everyone in the United States.
South Florida.
Yeah. No, like, seriously, the whole world. And, like, McCrae, you know, read their Bible. He just wants material to read. That's why he brought it, obviously. Like, you're not a good person. You should have seen their wedding. They were so sacrilegious and disgusting. It made me sick to my stomach and embarrassing. Well, you probably have an abusive history, don't you?
This is an honest question. Did you ask them to give you, like, something to take? Like, have you been taking medicine
I just
or
took
anything?
Advil.
You haven't been taking anything daily?
No, why?
Because I feel like you're, like, really overanalyzing, like, every situation.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
You haven't taken anything.
No, and I am frankly insulted that you would think that.
You are?
Yes.
She was pregnant. Girl, I don't care who you've dated. Like, you're not married. Nobody ever wanted to marry you. They wanted to sleep with you. I don't even think about you. One thing is you guys get to see Amanda's vagina every day. Oh my God. And I got it every single day. She gets door for me. On Gina Marie's couch, she has her legs spread wide open and you can see right through her see-through leggings and see her vagina. You guys have won. You're at a strip club every day. And Amanda's the star. You might get an infection in that pool. And you think it's bad? Amanda's in there.
I'm not a mean girl.
I was about to tell her. I put sugar in there for your nasty yeast infection that you've been talking about for days. She came on this show and she told everyone in America she was pregnant when she got cast for the... I just want to be so mean to her right now. I'm be like, I wonder how it felt to find out you're pregnant in the Big Brother casting process.
The only reason why I ever got personal with Jesse was because Jesse got personal with me. The only reason I got personal with you was because of the miscarriage thing that you brought up there, and it really struck a chord in me, and then I went fucking nuts. And then I got personal with you. And I apologize for that. It's still personal.
Okay, but the things that you said, I didn't
Elissa,
say.
I am telling you that it hurt my feelings and it was personal. And I told you what I said to you. I'm sorry. And I know it was personal. But that was not... I'm sorry. That was not the reason I ever wanted you gone out of this house. The reason why I wanted you gone because then I knew that you wanted me gone.
I don't know who makes a one-piece bathing suit.
Oh, really? Goodwill does, because I bought it there.
I mean, obviously, because, like, no one else would wear a one-piece bathing suit ever.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Would anyone here wear one piece?
I brought a one piece.
I got a Mino.
Guys, I would never, I'm not trying to be mean to anyone that likes one pieces, but I could not do it.
Hot
You
in here.
look like
It's hot as hell
you're
in here.
working at the
Tootsies?
Spearmint Rhino. I've always wanted to see Amanda be a stripper.
I think we should write happy birthday on your thigh, and you can just eat it off your thigh or something.
Guys, if I see that, I'm gonna vomit. I'm not trying to be mean, Amanda.
It sounds a little mean. If you're not trying, you did a good job not trying.
It's pretty freaking gross. No, I mean, I didn't have anything to do with the thing. Like, I told McCrae happy birthday, went to diary room, and went to bed.
Yeah.
Like, it was not about me. That had nothing to do with me. I shouldn't even have been brought into it. I wasn't even in with you guys most of the time. I was talking in the kitchen with Spencer. Like, I literally think the only thing I said was the Spearmint Rhino thing. Well, I just feel like betrayed. Like,
By me?
I know. Like, I had one glass of wine and went to bed after my DR session. Like, I wasn't even involved in anything, and it was like, it felt like you guys, like, were bored or something, so I was the target of
But that's the whole thing, like, people...
I can't be around people that don't have sense enough to, like, the way that they act and the way that they talk about things, like, it's just so ridiculous, you know, to say that I even care. I don't even think about them. I don't even think about you, or you don't even
talk about me a lot.
No, I don't. Okay, that's funny. Don't flatter yourself. Erin is the kind of person that if you invest your time into, she's going to be your wingman and stab you in the back every single time. She does not care about other people. Erin cares about Erin. I know that Erin is a horrible person. Like, she's a bad person. Like, when I'm around her, I feel negative energy. Like, I feel like something's telling me to stay far away from her. Like, I feel like she is one of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Like, one of the most conniving, fake. She's like 800 different people in one person. She does not care about other people.
Because I care about people. And Elissa, I care about you, and I even cared whenever I was being mean to you. I care about people, and that will be my downfall.
Erin cares about Erin. I don't even think about her. I think Erin is Erin or Erin. Oh, Erin. Erin. And Erin. I think it's funny that she's so jealous of me, and she doesn't even know, like, you know, like, she doesn't even know anything about me because she'd be really jealous. Like, in this game even, I haven't even won any HOHs, and she still is, like, bitterly jealous. I told her this from week one. I'm like, you and I have nothing in common. Like, you and I, like, we're not in competition toward each other because you don't compare, really. And, like, you don't have anything to compete with me because you can't. Her comparing herself to me would be like me trying to compare myself to, like, freaking, like, I don't know, Poppy Montgomery or Oprah. Like, it's just like, but like when I'm not here, is she just going to be boring and not have anything to say too? I've never once said anything personal about her. Like, I don't want to have to look at her cellulite. I mean, she's the kind of person that you spend 10 years being their best friend, and you do one thing and she'd steal your husband. She doesn't care. If you have something she wants that she doesn't, she'd take it. Erin, like, takes so much Adderall, and she's, like, seems like she might be, like, has something mentally not all there. How she needs Botox for her 3 wrinkles at 22.
I go around and say mean things to Erin. Like, I've never even been mean to her ever.
She has nothing to offer. Like, ever. She doesn't have anything to offer, even in real life.
People who are mean, bad, do bad things, I always am like, well, there must be some good in that person, you know, and I'm always like,
get you screwed over. She came up to me in that hammock and was like, we're supposed to hate each other.
I didn't actually want us to hate each other. I just thought that it would be like a good, like, strategic game.
Like, she has no right to come up to me when I came onto a show and subjected myself to this, and for her to think that she has the right to come up to me and tell me how I'm going to behave, or even, like, pretend like she's going to portray me in some way. Who does she think she is? But your game is really bad, so you don't deserve to win at this point. You haven't done anything.
I know I'm not going to get there. I'm not, like, stupid. I understand that. Like, I just wanted to go as far as I could in the game.
I'm not saying you're not going to get there. I don't know who's going to get there. I'm just saying that it's going to be a really bad move. I never said you're not going to get there. But you're not going to make it to the end, and you're not going to win. I didn't say anything about you, so don't put words into my mouth. I did not say that to you. If you do get the you need to make sure that you tell in your interviews that you were encouraged of maybe the things that you did by Amanda, and make sure that people know that you don't usually, like, hang out with people like that, and that you just thought that because she had allegiance to people in the house that you felt like manipulated by her, and she would encourage you when you were weak. She would encourage you. Like, you have this girl who is obviously, you know, had a lot of life experience, and then you have me, who just came straight from school, and I got manipulated, to say the least. I think she's dumb. Like, I just feel bad for her, you know? Yeah. And I think that that people need to know that Amanda has been mistreating her for months. She needs to make sure that she told everyone how Amanda has been beating her down for the past 3 months. Okay. And she did it to Aaron every single day. All she did all day long was beat Aaron up. You guys are like, I have never met people like this. Is just beyond. Oh my gosh. So I'm so sick of you guys playing this emotional, ridiculous, stupid card. Like, we're playing Big Brother. That's just ridiculous. Like, nobody's going to look at you and be like, oh, she's threatening. They're going to look at you like that's the stupidest thing you've ever said, because it's not a threat. It's a Big Brother game.
I don't think that that's the case.
I do, because I've talked to people about it. So I don't really care what your opinion is.
Don't give an attitude. We're your friends.
Well, I kind of, when we just speak.
I don't want to hear whatever. I don't want to hear what any of you guys have to say. I think you're all ridiculous, and you say things to the camera because you think it's like what people want to hear. When you all, I hope you all look so stupid.
Let's listen to Gina Marie. Alyssa, let's listen to Gina Marie.
I don't want to hear what anyone has to say. Okay. I'm so tired of you guys' fakeness and what you're saying, like threatening. I'm not threatening you, and I'm going to go in my DR and talk about what you said.
Let me.
And I'm going to make it very clear.
And I'm going to take both
and everyone sees what is going on.
Let me just explain.
Aaron, do you not think, like, I'm Rachel's sister? Like, I was here for a reason. They cast me for a reason. They're not going to get rid of me.
But there's no way I would have went. And if I went, they would have brought me back. Well, even if that would happen. So let's try to avoid the jury house. Yeah, I'm not going there. Like, I'm going to go. If I get evicted, I will be home. So
1 minute it's I'm a princess, that I think I'm better than everyone, which I don't. When I was 22, I was nicer, more demure, more sophisticated, but she's 25. Like, at 25, I had already had like a couple houses, like so much.
But when I was 25, I was still like,
you haven't even finished college. Sorry. I have 10 different things I can do. You don't even have one trade degree. Like, get a life. I feel like I've been living in a house with nut jobs for 3 months, and it's so obnoxious, and every day I wake up and I don't want to be here. Like, and it just annoys me, like, every single day to have to deal with these people.
I hear you.
It's just so obnoxious. I have friends that do way more than the girls in this game. Like, why would you be a threat to me? I feel like I should have gotten paid to do this show. That's why my sister wouldn't tell me anything. She knows I would never subject myself to this kind of nutty freak show. Candace is a proven commodity. They're not. They have nothing to show for. Nothing. I'm a proven commodity. I have things that I've worked for. Outside of this, inside of this. Like, you can't say anything to me that is going to make me feel like less of a person, especially them. You cannot tell a successful person when you're, like, not...
Yeah.
That they're doing something wrong. Like, I can't even handle it. It's just, they're so repulsive. I've never been around a group of people, like, just, like, totally, like, lack of etiquette and, like, social graciousness. Like, I just have never been around such disgrace. Like, this is disgraceful. Like, you're not even an entity in my anything. I'm like, you're not even worth my energy. I should have nice things. I'm gonna talk to production. What do you say? I'm just gonna tell them, like, that I think that it's unacceptable and I don't appreciate, you know, being subjected to people that don't even have enough sense. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna go talk to them after this, because this is ridiculous. Like, don't flatter yourself. Like, you mean nothing to me. Yeah, like, nothing.